Good morning, dear students. Today again we are joining with our science class. We were discussing the chapter 2 or second chapter from BS, that was about plants and animals. During this period one exam is also completed. Okay. Anyhow, today we will discuss one more important point related to animals and plants. Then after that we will discuss the exercise part of this chapter. That also will be completed with today's class itself. So watch the class completely, and after discussing the main point we will go to the exercise part. That also you can complete along with the video, means while watching the video itself you can do the work by pausing the video in the textbook. Okay, that's all about today's class. So we can go through we can go to the main point of this topic, we were discussing in the last class about the differences between animals and plants. Many points we discussed. Then now animals and plants are really connected each other, or animals need plants and plants need animals. That means, or we can say that point in another way, animals and plants depend upon each other. Depend upon each other means they need each other. That means plants need animals and animals need plants. That we will say in another word, that is depend upon each other. They need each other, or they want each other. Okay, or simply they are friends. Okay, that is the main point that we have to discuss today. So animals and plants depend upon each other. Okay, look. Plants and animals depend each other. Plants and animals depend upon each other. That is the main point that we have to discuss today. So how animals need plants and how plants need animals. We studied from lower class itself. We get food materials from where? From plants. Then we get some medicines from plants. Okay, we get firewood for burning, for cooking from plants. We get many such items from plants. And what the plants get from ourselves? We get many things from plants, but what do plants get from animals or human beings? They get a very important thing from human beings and animals. We are also animals. So plants get a wonderful thing from animals, and we get many things from plants. Mainly, when plants make food. Look, when plants make their food, plants release or plants send out one gas called, look, when plants make food, plants send out or plants give out, okay, or plants release what? Oxygen. Okay, that oxygen gas we need for what? For breathing. At the time of breathing we take what? Oxygen. So our oxygen will be given by whom? Plants. So plants give us oxygen. Plants give us oxygen. When the plants give oxygen? Plants give oxygen when they make their food. When the plants make their food, they give out or they give what? Oxygen for us. Okay, then what we give to the plants? Plants give us oxygen, but what we give to plants? Look, at the time of breathing, look, we are taking air inside. Then after some time we will give out. Like this. When we give out, breathe out, we will send out what? Carbon dioxide. It is another gas. Look, this name you have to study. Carbon dioxide. Okay. And plants give us oxygen and we give out, we send out, or we release what? Carbon dioxide. Okay. This carbon dioxide is needed by whom? Plants. Carbon dioxide is needed by plants. So we give carbon dioxide to plants and plant give us oxygen. So we are depending upon each other now. We want whom? We want plants. For what? To give oxygen. Plants need animals. For what? Because animals give carbon dioxide to plants. So animals give carbon dioxide to plants and plants give oxygen to animals. So they are needed each other. Animals need plants. Why? Because plants give oxygen to animals. Plants need animals. Why? Because animals give carbon dioxide to whom? Plants. For what they need carbon dioxide? They need carbon dioxide for making their food. Okay. Plants need carbon dioxide to make their food. So we give carbon dioxide to plants and plants give oxygen to us. So animals and or plants and animals depend each other. Depend each other now, okay? Depend each other means plants need animal and animal need plant. That we will say in a single word, depend each other. Okay, these all. This much only have to study from this part. So with this point, our chapter is finished or completed. Now we can move to the exercise part. For that, you have to take your textbook, then your pencil, then your eraser, cutter, scale and everything. Be ready. Then after that, we will continue the chapter exercise part through the video itself. Okay. So after pausing the video, you can write whatever if you have to write. Clear? So okay. Exercise also want to complete. Then write very neatly and clearly in the textbook and notebook. Answer the following questions. Such questions you can write in the notebook itself. First write the question, then the answer. Okay children, now we can complete our exercise part. I told you to take your textbook, your pencil, eraser and everything. Then try to do the exercise part of this chapter. Okay. When you take the exercise part, this will be the first work. Question number 1, look at the textbook. Change the underlined words and rewrite the following sentences correctly. Okay. There are 5 questions. In each 5 questions, there are some words underlined. In some question, a word, in some question, more than one word is underlined. There are some mistakes. That mistakes are to be corrected. That is the first task. There itself, in the textbook itself, you can write the correct answer. So, look at the questions. Question number 1. Animals such as tigers and lions eat both plants and other animals. Animals such as tigers and lions eat both plants and other animals. What is your opinion? They eat both plants and other animal? No. For the answer will come down. Just look now. Animals such as tigers and lions eat whom? Other animals. That is the correct answer. By looking this, you can write on the answer line. This answer is to be written in your textbook. So by pausing the video, you can write this. Okay now? Then again we can go to the second question. Look, question number 2. The leaves of plants have gills. The leaves of plants have gills. Do the leaves have gills? Or who have gills? You know, fishes have gills. But here underlined word is which one? Gills. So we can correct only gills. No other words we cannot correct. No other words can be corrected. So look, the leaves of the plants have gills. The gills are not correct. It is a mistake. But the answer, look, stomata. The leaves of the plants have stomata. That is the correct answer. That you can add there on that line by looking to this screen. The leaves of the plants have stomata. Complete sentence you have to write, okay? Again, question number 3. Plants have sense organs. Plants have sense organs. Which word is underlined? Plants. So you know the answer. Who have sense organ? Animals. So that correct sentence you can write like this. Animals have sense organs. Okay? Yes. Then we can move to the question number 4. Snakes reproduce by giving birth to young ones. Snakes reproduce by giving birth to young ones. Is it? Now most snakes, one snake is there that give birth to young ones. But all other snakes are laying egg, not giving birth. So the answer sentence, snakes reproduce by laying eggs. That is the correct answer. That sentence you write like that. Okay. Question number 5, the last question in this item. Plants depend on animals for oxygen gas. Plants depend on animals for oxygen gas. That part we discussed in today's class. For oxygen, plants need oxygen gas from animals? No. Which gas? You know, it is carbon dioxide gas. Plants depend on animals for carbon dioxide gas. That is the correct answer. So first part is completed. Then we can move to the second part. Okay. Fill in the blanks. That is the second part. Fill in the blanks. There itself you can write with pencil without mistake. Dash remain fixed in the soil. Answer, animals or plants who remain fixed in the soil. If you don't know the answer, look here. First, plants. Okay? Yes. Question number 2. Cows and elephants eat dash. Cows and elephants eat what? Plants or grass. You can write like that. Then we can check the answer. Plants itself. Third question. Cat and dog reproduce by dash to young ones. Cat, dog, they are laying egg? Yes or no? No. They are giving birth. So, they give birth to, giving birth to young ones. Third answer. Giving birth to young ones. Fourth question. Plants need dash gas to make food. That we discussed in the last question. Which gas? Carbon dioxide. Look the spelling here. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Then animals release carbon dioxide during the process of dash. Respiration. Or you can write breathing also, no problem. Respiration. Okay. This part is also over. Dear children, sometimes I may be speedy, no problem, you can pause the video, then write without mistake. Okay? Yes. Then we can move to the third question. Answer the following questions in one sentence. Okay, simple answers. From where do animals get their food? From where do animals get their food? Look, the answer is here. Animals get food from plants or other animals. Animals get food from plants or other animals. In the case of question answers, You write the question first in the notebook, then write the answer like that. Question and answer want to write. Question number 2. Name 2 animals that eat both plants and animals. You know, some animals eat only plants, some animals eat only other animal, some animals eat animals and plants. Such 2 animals you have to write. Look, bears, bear, you know, then peacocks eat both plants and animals. Bears and peacock. Bear, you know, karadi. Peacocks, you know, yes. Next question, 3rd. Can plants grow from other part of the mother plant? Can plants grow from other part of the mother plant? Now, if any part of the mother plant is fixed in the soil, whether plants grow, that is the question. Answer, yes. Some plants can grow from the part of a mother plant. All plants cannot, but some. You know, rose plant, jasmine plant, tapioca plant. These plants can grow from other part of the mother plant. That's why some plants. Okay. Last question. Which gas do plants give out during the process of making food? You say, we studied today. Oxygen gas. Okay. Plants give out oxygen during the process of making food. So that part is also over. Then move to the next part. Question number 4. Answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences. Question number 1. List 2 ways by which plants and animals are different from each other. Now, animals and plants are different. Such 2 ways we have to write. Answer. The difference between plants and animals are: animals can move from one place to place, while the plants cannot. One difference. Second, most plants can make their own food, while animals are dependent on plants and other animals for their food. Dependent means they need other animals and plants for their food, but plants can make their own food. That is the difference. 2 ways. Okay. Question number 2. How are plants and animals dependent on each other? That we studied today. How plants and animals are dependent on each other. Animals and plants are dependent on each other for many things. Plants give out oxygen gas during the process of making food. Animals take in the oxygen gas during breathing. Okay? That much only you have to write. Others, the last 2 lines you don't want to write. If you are writing that also, your answer will be very big and you cannot study. So, the first 2 lines only you have to write. Okay? Yes. Then last, higher order thinking skill. Read the sentences and write A if it is about animals and P if it is about plants in that boxes. Okay. They move to escape from their enemies. They move to escape from their enemies. It is related to animals or plants. You have to say animal. Okay. So you can write A in that box. Only some parts show movement. Only some parts show movement. It is about who? Plants. They can make their own food. Animals or plants? Plants. So you want to write P. They have gills. Animals or plants? Animal. So A. They have sense organs. Animals or plants? Animal. So A. They produce seed. Animals or plants? It is plants. Okay. If you have doubt, their answer is here. Look. Answers are here. Check your answer whether it is correct or not. Last one question. Value based question. A cat gave birth to kittens in Tina's backyard. What should Tina do? Tick your response and give reasons. You have to tick reason only. Drive them away. You know, a cat gave birth to kittens in the backside of the house of your friend Tina. Then what should Tina do? Now Tina has to do what? Two answers are there. Drive them away means drive means send out that cat and kittens, or request her mother to take care of the kittens. Tina request her mother to take care of that kittens. What is the correct answer to do here? Second answer, okay? That is the best thing. We should not drive away the kittens and cat at the time of that delivery. So, we want to take care of that kittens from other animals. That is the correct answer. Because they are also animals, they also need some places to live. That's why they are to be protected. Okay, this much all. This chapter is over. Work is also over. Then balance we will do in the next class.